if a person has a lot of curls, I can even do some twisties in here.
Yeah.
Because curly hair can hold twisties. Section the hair above the ear. So that's one. There's a lot. I'm going to do that pivot point radial motion that Mr. Sandoval was talking. So I can start from one point and go like this, like this, like this, like that. And like this, like this, like this, like that. Sometimes I don't like to see sections like that, although she has thick hair, right? But it's better if I do a zigzag like that and open it up. Light zigzag. And then I could do one in here and open it up. I'm going to do like 5 of them, not a lot of them, but something for the top. Because I don't have a lot of time, right? I don't want to straighten her hair. So when the client comes, I kind of consult with the client and tell them, this is my option, this is what I could do. Another thing for your client is to have pictures. This is what I do, this is what I'm able to do. Now, it's better to have your own pictures, whatever you have done, and then you do those. This is spray, by the way. You could use spray or you could use gel. You know what? I'm not going to do gel because my hands would sticky and I don't want to do it. Curly hair, right? Spray it, stretch it, and it becomes straight. Spray actually is like glue. It just sticks the hair together. Make sure it's away from the client's face. And then you smooth it. When I smooth it, I don't dig the teeth inside. I just smooth it, okay? Then I could do my final smoothing touches. So I'm just gonna twist it. There's a way to twist. You could twist like this with your comb. Or you can use your hands and twist it. I can twist and I could use those. Or I could use rubber bands. Either way. But I am a person who likes loose twists. I don't like my client so tight. It's cute, but they're going to the party and they cannot smile. So I'm going to take a point here. This is my point. And a point there. And I'm going to take big sections, just going like this and opening it up. There, I got the zigzag right there. And I'm gonna spray. So that way, my front is done. And I don't have to worry about it. And those I could stick later. Just smooth it. And I'm going to, thank you. Never put this in your mouth. Learn how to open it. Just put your finger in. So now here, see all this itty bitty hair? I have to spray it.
Oh, their hairs, like little bitty hairs that are straight.
Well, I'll do it later.
Some people do it on purpose, but I don't like it.
No, the little bitty hairs could be controlled with the spray, see? You smooth it with the spray. And if you want, you can spray it like this on your comb and then do it. If little kids don't like the spray around their face, then you do it. And at the end, you can also polish it. Just go in and in, okay? Now the other side, this is my point coming out. I'm gonna zigzag her, and then when I zigzag, I just have the end and I just separate. That's it. And then I'm just gonna turn this. And you don't have to have a very perfect twisty. People don't understand that updos don't have to be symmetrical, perfect, because if you look at the nature, the petals of the flowers, when they're a little asymmetrical, they're even prettier looking than the symmetrical one. Okay, my last one. Away from the face. See how this acts as a glue, connects all the hair together. So my hair, my lady is curly. Did I need the flat iron? No.
When they do updo, they never flat iron my hair.
Yeah, actually, your hair is very perfect for updos. People are scared, but it is very good because it would hold the curl, it will hold the pins. The one hair that does not hold the pin very good is very sleek, straight, and oily hair. That does not hold. And then you need a lot of teasing. So I get the edge. See how I get the edge only, like this, and then I twist it and I put it back. And kind of feel, so it's not gonna scratch my client, but it just goes in. This one went a little strong. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now if I want, I can connect those together and make a little tiara like this, or I could just do something with those later on. I could do a ponytail and I could just do something with this like that with my ponytail. So I haven't decided yet. Now I'm going to do my ponytail. I love this brush. It's a great smoother. So if I put everything up, I'm gonna struggle with this back, smoothing. But if I leave some hair around, then I can work with that hair. And when I leave some hair around, and if I do any mistake, or I'm missing any hair, or I need some more hair in some parts, then this hair would come in handy. That's why I love to leave some hair. Now when I do my ponytails, I don't worry about the cleanness or neatness of this line. Not whatsoever, because I'm gonna close it. See? Yeah, some people go like this and then go again and go again. How many minutes are you losing? You don't want to lose time. And if this lady brought her young daughter and she is fidgeting in her chair and she's waiting for her and I'm taking a long time, she's not gonna be comfortable. We need to put one in here inside, and then another, two of them, one on each end. Good. Now I'm going to work from side to side, the top and the back, right? So first I would do one side. So I'm just gonna do this, and it needs to be no flyaways. So I'm just gonna go like this, and I'm not digging in. I'm just laying down and going softly. Okay? There we go. And I won't make my ponytail until I'm satisfied with all this. We already got this, so it's going to be a style, but I have a little curl that I have to hide. To hide this little curl, I'm just going to hold this like this, and I'm just going to push it in.
Tuck him away.
That's it. Gone. Okay? And if I need more afterwards, I'll do afterwards too. But I work little by little with my spray. But the most important thing is flyaways. So you're going to tuck in the flyaways, spray. Now see this? Then I'll spray here. Your ponytail is very important. And spraying is very important. Some people go dancing, and if you don't spray, it might come down. You look at the stars too, they're not as detailed. Now it's more natural looking, a little flowy looking. She got tons of hair. You can't imagine how much hair I'm feeling in my hand. A lot of hair. But if you want to stretch, you can stretch. You just spray it. This comb is my favorite. You just stretch it, see? I can do the same in here. You just spray it. If you straighten the hair, how long would it take you? A long time, right?
That's what I was saying, like, you could just do a ponytail and straighten her ends if you need to, instead of doing it from root to tip, right?
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna make my ponytail. I also bring this hair down, so half of it's not gonna show. I'm going to stick this in here, and then I'm going to hold. And then I'm going to turn this around. Turn around. Turn around. Okay? And I hold it with this part of my hand, and I turn around and I put it in. When I put it in, then I'm gonna smooth it again.
The hair from the, what are you doing with the hair at the bottom?
I'm gonna put the hair up too. I'm gonna put the hair. I'm gonna divide them into two. Bring one like that. Bring one like that. But she got tons of hair.
Do two circles. Or three.
Did you notice that I didn't do this too up high? Only because her face doesn't want up high. Now this is my part of my hair. Okay. So I'm going to smooth this hair with the hairspray. Usually I tease somebody's hair when I'm going to go around the rubber band. She doesn't need teasing. Yeah, she has enough hair. Just smooth it. Just smooth it. This would become my cushion. I'm going to put a lot of bobby pins on them. And then I'm going to go around. 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 I'm going to smooth this end. And then put it in, okay? I will fasten it in different places. Here's one place. I just take it like this and go in. And here. Usually on the side where I can hide it. And there. Now I got this to work with. I am going to curl it to smooth it. But I also have this. There's a line in here. There's a line around. So this will help me to get rid of that line. I'm just going to put it up so you can see. I could do this now or I could do this later. This part, I'm just going to divide into in the middle. Okay? And then I'm going to smooth this to cover my line and bring it like that. But I'm going to smooth it. To smooth it, I'm just going to use my super smoother spray. It's just spray. I'm just going to come here. Once you spray, you're going to work fast. Yeah, underneath is still curly. All right. I'm only doing half of the hair shaft because I need this part and I'm not ready to curl that part yet. Okay? And here, look at this. If I did the ponytail, the whole ponytail together, I would have concentrated on this part, losing the top part. It was less control for me. But now look, this baby hair, I'm getting, this part I'm getting. This part I'm getting, yeah?
I like that better.
And I smooth it. I don't dig in. I just smooth like this. So I'm just gonna twist this a little bit because when you twist, you just control it better. Twists are easy to pin, easy to control. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it in. Another one. Okay, this, I could do something with this, so I don't worry about that. That's why I didn't spray. If I sprayed, I would have lost that hair. Now this is gonna go that way. See, I didn't even have to work that hard, and I didn't, because I'm gonna cover that up, okay? She got baby hair, but I don't worry about the baby hair, I do it at the end. Okay. Okay, I start with a bigger comb. Just stretch it lightly. But look, all my itty bitty little parts are gone. But the smoothness have to be there. You know, the head is like a roller. You just roll it over the head. And then you spray. Now if this hair was not highlighted or something, it would have been easier to show the smoothness. I mean, it would have camouflaged easier. But this one shows more. Then we smooth it. And you know, if you have a little itty bitty hair, I'm gonna smooth this. But please don't panic. No one's gonna take the microscope or the magnifying glass and come see and point, ooh, you have a little crooked hair right there. Okay, I don't like this part. I'm gonna hide it. So don't work hard, work smart. Just hit it. You think somebody's gonna undo it and check it underneath? No.
No.
Because I see a lot of my students so detailed that they forget the main issue, which is the whole look of the updo. Okay? So we got the back done, and later on I can still smooth it. So I don't worry about that. My glue, which is my hairspray, would smooth it easily. You good? This one was tight. You good?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our back. We got the back done.
Pretty.
We got the front done. So she looks cute from the front, something interesting in the back. Then we're going to curl. So I'm going to work as I go. I could curl the whole thing and place it, or I could curl and place it. But I like curling the whole thing and placing later. This is my curling iron. I don't care about the size because I can make different sizes by different sections. If I get bigger section, then I get a different size curl. If I get a smaller section, I get a different size curl. Besides that, one thing about the curling is that the hair, you should curl from the root area, from here out. If you do the ends, you would burn the ends. And you want to keep the integrity of your client's hair because you want them to come back, right? And you are a nice hairdresser with good morality. Okay, we're going to spray. I spray the hair and I smooth. If I don't smooth the hair, when I'm going to curl, I'm going to bend the hair. And you would have beaded hair, and that will damage the client's hair. It's like bending and curling. And then I curl. So one, I curl, kind of heat up the hair, and then I'm going to curl. Okay? I usually keep a comb in my hand. So here's one. I'm going to think, where am I going to place my curl? So this could go like this could go like this. So I'm going to keep curling my hair. Like this one could go like this, or I could put it down and I could bring it back. So I'm just going to build my curls. Smooth first, and then curl. My biggest thing is having a curl and a lift from here. And the ends I can hide. I don't worry about the ends. Why do I use the curling iron? Is because I want that curl. Flat iron, I have to tease it, and I don't have time to tease. And I get small and big sections. When you're doing curls on the client, you need different size sections. That's what makes this style, small or big curls. And my concern is the mid shaft, because if I do like that, then I got nice something that I could put it like this, I could put it like this, I could put it like this. So that's what I'm doing. What gets rid of the curl is when you turn it, when you just turn it. You're okay? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. When you turn it, and that you got this. A lot of people, when they do hairstyles and they got the nice dress, they add a ribbon with it, or if their dress was tailored, they have a little fabric and they put it in. It was a trend before. So you can do that if you want. A lot of people who don't have hair, they add some hair. And sometimes if you have gap in the hair, like in your style, you can add flowers. They're great accents. And you can, like, if there was a little gap, I could add the flower and cover this whole thing. Yeah, it's very pretty. I'm strategically taking some pieces that are black and red. The ends I'm combing, but I'm holding this hair. So first I'm going to build the front, okay? And I have this hair to build the front. I could go forward like this. And my finger is very important. I put my finger, I turn, and I go forward. Now, if Norma had less hair, I would have opened this up like this. I could still do it. Open it up. This finger is very important. I just turn like this, and I stretch, and I put it down. So if I want more, I loosen it up, okay? So this is my first. If I had a mirror, I would have looked how it is, and I just pin where my finger is. I always pin at the root area, okay? So I have a gap in here. I'm going to bring this hair back because it doesn't hurt. I'm just going to stick it like that. Now I got this connected to this part, okay? I think I could go a little higher. So I'm just going to put it a little bit higher, like that. Okay, I'll save this. Now I could go down. Now this hair is not as much as I thought it is, so I'm going to make this hair a little more for me. So now I'm just going to tease it. And then I'm going to smooth it on my hand. Put this on your hand. Spray. But once you spray, you have to work immediately. And then smooth. So I'm going to smooth. The edges are important, so you smooth the edges. But if it doesn't smooth the way you want, you know how to hide them. I can open this up because this wasn't enough and I want a big part, okay? And I can put my hand underneath again and smooth. I am not smoothing the bottom. I might need that strength in the bottom. Then I could just put it down like this. The reason I put it down like this is because I want this to be my front. I'm just going to build this flower around it and then give a little height, but not too much height in here. Then I have this, and this is going to be on the side too, and I'm just going to put it down like this and pin it. So pin that one. If I need to smooth, if I want to smooth, I just spray, use the end of my comb and smooth it. And if I want to smooth more, I could work on it more. I don't worry about this part, but this little baby part, I could do something with this baby part. This is part of this. So this is a big piece, so I'm going to do 2 curls with it. Smooth it, smooth it. And look how big I made this. So if I let it dry, it's going to be a bigger piece because I made it flatter and bigger. Then I could turn this like this, like that, and I could turn this in the bottom like that. So 1, thank you. You're good? Mm-hmm. And now this piece would work to my advantage, being a bottom piece like that. Kind of, it's a little interesting color. So we spray it, smooth it. See how big it became? Your hand is like a board. You smooth it. It became a big piece. And then like this. You see it? I'm done with half of the perimeter. And then I'm going to build from the other side. The perimeter is so important. And it's so easy when you're done with the perimeter. So let's see what we have in here. I'm just looking for hair, and if it's not the way I want, there's always the good old spray, and my hand is a board and I smooth it. Here I smooth, and I smooth and I turn. When I turn, it dries. There's a curl right there, and I'm going to bring this forward and curl. This is the only part that's going to show, so I need that way. There's another way to doing it. I could stick this in here like that. Okay. Now I got this tail, right? Did you see I'm only working with this? You don't need many tools to work. I'm just gonna smooth. I want this a little fatter, so I'm just gonna tease and smooth. If I tease, it's gonna become bigger. Look. And now I'm going to smooth. See that? Now I got my curl right there. So I got a nice curl. If any end sticks out, I could just pin it. And it also could become a foundation. And I can even do it like this and make it bigger. First, I want this big, so first I'm going to pin it, then I'm going to open it. There, I opened it. See? And then I could spray it, and then I could smooth it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this down, and then I'm going to do the same technique, like this and like that. Okay. Now we're going to build the top. You can stick this down and go. When I'm smoothing, if I want this hair high, I have to push my hand a little bit and smooth. Okay? So it will be going high up and drying that way. And then get the end and just turn it, and I got this part. There's not a lot of hair in here, so I'm going to transfer some hair on this side. It's easy to learn how to transfer some hair to the side. Because this part is empty, I'm going to bring this hair here, and then I'm going to stick it in here. And this hair is long, so I could use it. Put it inside. Just a lot of place to pin it, and then go like this, because I'm going to go on the opposite side of this. Usually go on the opposite side of the other curl. There's not a lot of hair in here, but I want a lot of hair in here, so I'm going to try to tease it. The hair becomes more, and it opens up. That's what I'm trying to do right here. Don't be upset if you are a very seasoned hairdresser and you have done a lot of hair updos and sometimes the updo doesn't come out. It happens to everybody. See this one? This one went down that way, so I'm going to put this one the opposite way. The secret of updo is to not have all the curls going the same way. And I'm still opening. I'm making my curl big. This was very small piece, but I want this curl big, so I'm still stretching it. And then I'm just going to smooth it, and I can smooth it with the back of the comb, and then stick it. And she got a little red piece. I'm going to leave that red piece out. I think it's cute like this, going out the hair, stay like that. And then I'm going to smooth. So this way, it looks like she has another curl in here. So this I could do like that, and this I could do like that, and I got my little flower. So I have my mental image, right? Or I could do a red one here, but I have black hair in here, so I just want to bring more red in here. So just going to stretch it and spray it. And when I stretch it, I want a lot of hair, so just stretch, flatten it. But see, when I'm flattening it, I'm pushing the hair up. So I want the hair to dry that way, just pushing it up. Use a pin and pin it here, so my hair, thank you, so my hair would go nice and round. You can always pin the hair like that. That will make sure your roundness on the top. Now I have pinned, my hands are free. I could do many things, like I could just open this up more, tease it up if I want, spray it more. I'm just gonna bring it and put it like that. Okay, and I'm gonna pin it on top of the other curls. If this curl is too big, let's say, I'm not gonna remove it. I'm gonna hold it and I'm gonna stretch it. Stretch it down and it just goes down, okay? If that's the case. Okay, this way, in here, and combine with this, and just turn it. Let's see, right here. This is hard to turn, this part, so I'm combining two parts, smoothing it, and then I'm going to hold the ends like this. I'm going to turn it and then put it inside. Maybe I could go a little further, turn it and put it inside. Okay? Let's see. Now this hair is, this part is not so smooth, so I'll smooth it at the end. This is my smoother. Finish spray, and your spray is a lot and you want to smooth, you can use this and you can smooth it. You can just use, it takes the excess spray, but it just smooths it. Like any excess parts, okay? Okay.
You don't tell your client.